wild mountain goats.
Yeah.
Huh. Hey, little goat. That's cool. They're huge. They're as big as some of the deer in our area.
Pretty cool.
That is cool. That's not something you see back in Mississippi, is it? Hey guys, we finally made it to the Pike National Forest, which is about 20 minutes northwest of Salida, Colorado, and check out that view behind us. Those are some 14,000 foot mountains over here, and there's some 12,000 mountains over there on the east of us. They don't have any snow over there on the 12,000 foot mountains, but the 14,000 foot mountains are beautiful. So
yeah, we probably won't be going to either one of those, I don't imagine.
no, we are not used to this altitude.
So we're at like 8,800 feet in elevation right now, which from Homestead, which I think is around 300 feet of elevation, you can definitely tell it. I think our campsite's, I don't know, about 500 yards away. We probably stopped to rest 3 or 4 times on the way over here. It's you can definitely tell you're not getting enough oxygen.
We didn't stop. You're exaggerating. But
exaggerating.
Our heart is racing, so it doesn't take much to get your heart rate up when you're not used to this altitude. So
yeah, I'm curious to see how long, or if we get used to it by the time we leave, you know.
yeah.
At least for the hiking portion.
So we're going to hang out here for a couple days, and then we're going to head to Denver to hang out with my daughter and her husband, and my son's going to meet us up there later this week. So we were just taking in this beauty and doing some free camping and disperse camping just northwest of Salida, Colorado. So
yeah, for those of you who don't know, disperse camping just means you can go pretty much anywhere in the national forest and camp. And now we are on a designated camping spot. In other words, it was kind of a driveway, you know, but if you want to just take off with a backpack, you could, you know, but we're staying with our vehicle and our little teardrop on a camping pad that was already established. They're saying that we can't do a fire tonight because it may be a
moderate fire risk.
Moderate fire risk, which we don't need. We don't have to have it anyway. It's going to be cool, but we'll be fine. And it's I know I said this earlier, but it reminds me of like watching Bonanza. I mean, I keep thinking that Hoss is going to come riding through here looking for what's the little one's name?
I don't know, baby. I didn't watch Bonanza like you did. I watched Gunsmoke.
Well, it came on right after Bonanza, though.
I don't remember watching.
Michael Landon.
I don't remember watching Bonanza very
Little
much.
Joe.
Little Joe.
So you don't know Little Joe?
I remember Little Joe.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael Landon. He played on Little House on the Prairie. That's
exactly.
what I grew up to.
So anyway, that's what it reminds me of. These pinyon pines, I think, is what they are, and that may be completely wrong. But the smell, I mean, that's the smell you have around here, and we can see all kind of animal crap that we don't know what it is.
We have no idea. We don't think it's bear, but we don't know for sure.
I know one that looked like a livestock guardian dog. Let's hope that's what it is instead of a wolf. But
so we're just going to chill out here for the day and kind of get used to the climate and get used to the altitude. And there's some more dispersed camping northeast that we're going to check out tomorrow. We just want to see where we can camp for free and not have to make reservations. That way you can just go, and you don't have to really plan in advance. You can just go and camp. So
yeah, and it's 63 degrees, I think, which it feels hot. I mean, I know I've got a shirt on. The breeze makes it kind of cool when you stop or get in the shade.
Yeah.
But I mean, it really is kind of hot, you know.
Yeah, feels good.
And at home, I'd probably have a jacket on. I don't know if this arid climate is, you know, just not getting used to it. Like I said, around 282 elevation to 8,800. Big change for us.
Well, we don't have the humidity here that we have at home, so I don't know if that makes a difference in the extremes. Maybe the cold doesn't feel as cold because you're not wet, and the hot doesn't feel as hot because it's not as humid.
Yeah, we've already seen some mountain goats. I don't know if it's already been on the video yet or not.
What was that bird we saw in Kansas? What was that bird we saw in Kansas for the first time?
I don't know.
You know, the bird where we kind of close to where we camped.
Not the ringneck dove.
No. I don't remember what it was. We'll drop it down below. We saw one of those. We didn't get it on video, but we've seen some wildlife that we've never seen before. So that's been fun.
Hopefully we'll see like something more interesting. Elk or mule deer or grizzly bear.
No, we don't want any grizzly bears.
I don't know, it'd be neat to see.
No. No. Not at all. What in the world was that bird we saw? You know, people go, oh, pheasant. Was it a pheasant?
I don't know. And I know we're in a 4Runner, but you definitely do not need that to get to where we are.
No.
We've seen Honda Accords. I mean, the roads are you do have to go slow, and there's some mud puddles and all that. But we have seen cars come in here, you know, that were fairly low to the ground. So not having a off-road vehicle, I mean, that may be different times of the year. I don't know, but right now it's pretty easy.
There's some 14,000 foot mountains to the west of us where we're camping, and 12,000 foot mountains to the east of us.
So here's the campsite. Right down here is the access road, which is about 150 yards. And you see this road, I guess you could call it, or driveway, comes up through these mountains. That's the mountain she was talking about. That was either 12 or 14, I don't remember which. And we've just backed up right there. We got those mountains in the background. Got a nice fire ringer here that we probably won't use. And then we got the view of the other mountains on the other side. Anyway, that's the campsite view.
It's a good little workout, isn't it?
Oh my goodness.
Okay guys, we packed up at the first dispersed campsite and we're headed to the next one. So we'll see you when we get there.